Second now. Sorry. I thought it would load faster than that, but I got nothing. Let me know in the comment section what games you would like me to play in addition to Mass Effect and Elden Ring, because I would like to diversify my portfolio a bit. There we go. Now the game's loading. Alrighty.
No messages for you, Commander.
That probably means I've already done dialogue on here, so I'm gonna move on. Alright, Garrus I've done. Morden, Samara, Tally, Thanes, and Kasumi are also done. So that whole bottom half is full on done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so on our handy dandy Cthulhu dice tray, I'll be rolling a d6 to determine whose mission I do next. And if I roll a 6, then I re-roll, obviously. That was a 6. That was also a 6. A 1. So we're doing Grunt's mission. So back to Tuchanka we go. There we go. Grunt's mission is mostly easy until the end, as far as I remember. So obviously, we're taking Grunt, and it doesn't matter who else I take here. I'm actually going to grab Samara so I can boost her. Shit. Pull I still can't get yet. Oh, never mind, I've already done it. Grunt, I want him to have Geth Pulse Rifle and the Claymore. Oh shit, I think there's dialogue with Morden just here, so if I can, I might switch from Samara to Aha!
Intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Also, I have been
Your
unable
racism
to
is showing, Morden.
medical records. I
know you're working on that, but keep it in check.
Problem.
He really is working on it, but always room for improvement in that regard.
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Or fixing something if you can't hunt. It was a special vid on the Citadel.
No, there's probably more to that dialogue.
Presidium is a big statue of You don't have the plates to try.
Ooh,
Don't
the
crowd
neck
the
more.
ambassador. Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
You seem like a well-traveled Krogan ambassador.
I am.
Then you must know who I am. And you have to be aware that bad things happen to those who oppose me.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in a
And
quiet
I feel like
waste.
that's a customary Krogan greeting. Hey, I'll kick your ass. No, I'll kick your ass. You know what? You all right. All right. So what's up?
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
But yeah, the Nakmor end up going on the Andromeda initiative in between this game and the third. And I don't know. I think that's interesting. I think that's one of the. Listen, that game is a hot fucking mess, but they do have some interesting plot threads that I'm actually kind of upset are being dropped. One of them being the Nakmor.
Eyes straight ahead.
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
You know what? Fair enough. Bye, bud.
You go beyond yourself, Gatatag Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic. They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your
They're
case.
so
I'll speak
anti-eugenics
for myself.
that the
This
dude
is
who was
the
created
tank
by
bread.
eugenics they look at like
He's
he's
very lifelike.
completely artificial, like he's a damn
Smells correct
robot.
as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
Urdnot Rex has given us permission to seek clan status for Grunt.
Permission. That is good enough, if lacking in spirit. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krant stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested.
Yeah, that
but
makes
Uvank
sense. Also,
invokes
welcome to the stream,
correctly.
Callum.
Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
I will.
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does. Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
Shut your fucking ass up. Take a seat.
You dare. I like this human. She understands.
When in Rome, do
I
as the
withdraw my
Romans
denial.
do.
This will be decided elsewhere. You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you.
Well, I'm glad I can be
They're your
at
problem
least
now.
that. All right.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
Also, can we talk about how the rite of passage for Krogan almost universally is, yo, his hormones are telling him to kill shit. Just let him out there to kill shit, and if he comes back, cool. Like there's a quota of death that the body needs to fill. Alrighty. So we have to bring Grunt, but I will be rolling a d12 to determine who else I'm bringing. As per usual, anyone who I bring on this mission, including Grunt, will not be joining me on the next mission because I want to diversify who I bring along with this huge party. So, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Jack. Alright. So 2 biotic freight trains and Grunt. Don't know how well that will help us. I mean, yeah, that's it's kind of the Krogan philosophy of it. Right. I want her to be on warp ammo rather than pull, so I'm actually not going to do anything with that. But I will. Let's see, scimitar. and Locust. Is there a better shotgun I could give you? Nah, Scimitar actually works, especially for close quarters that we were doing. Grunt gets the Claymore. I'm running the Scimitar. I'm gonna not use the Incisor. Wait, how did you handle your assassin apprentices in Brotherhood? Did you just send them on all the most difficult missions, and if they die, they die? Because I kind of... My philosophy with games like that, where I get to
This is
send
Tachanka's
people
most
on
recent
missions,
scar.
I take the
The
most
last
experience,
sub-city
and
to
I
fall
send,
in
like,
the
our
rebellions.
greenest rookie with
The
them.
keystone was at the heart. It has survived
I mean, yeah,
wars
that
and the
does
passage
work.
of centuries. It endures.
Yeah, if I can send more
Like
than
the
one, I will
Krogan.
send the most experience with the least experience, so that A, there is a better chance of success,
If you
and
wish
B,
to join
lots of
Clan
experience.
Urdnot, you must contemplate the keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
And that gets into a bit of interesting
Let's get started, Shepard.
combat
Hit the
philosophy.
keystone.
Oh, good lord. Why? That seems... I'm not that interesting. Yeah, the
Let's
trial
get started,
lets up
Shepard.
a...
Hit the keystone.
Or, not let... It reminds of a rather interesting sort of combat philosophy. Because in some... I would like to wager that in some cases,
Let's get
rite of
started,
passage
Shepard.
is
Hit the
like what
keystone.
Grunt does here. We summon a bunch of beasts and he kills them. But what if it's not always that? What if the beasts don't go up and you just have to survive this nuclear storm?
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Like, do you fight to kill your enemy or do you fight to stay alive? And for the Krogan, either way works. Okay. There we go.
Let's get started, Shepard.
First the Krogan conquered Tachanka, and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold. Here they come.
Actually, you know what? You've been wanting to see it, Callum. Let's see how well I do. I'm gonna try and snipe these things. Nope, that did not work. Ooh, but that did.
Take it!
I mean, kind of. I'm willing to say that. Like, Dune is one of the OGs. I would in fact say that if a sci-fi series is not ripping off Dune, it's ripping off Star Trek. Like, blanket statement.
Yeah, right on your ass!
Alright, well.
Worthless.
Callum, if you wanted to see me snipe, and sniping against enemies that are constantly trying to get into melee is not the way, let me tell you. especially when they actually get into melee. Sniper may work better against the Thresher later. Oh, and I might die. Yep. First death.
Let's get started. Credit ship.
Everyone got their best weapons?
Stone.
Cool. You know what? You know what? So, the sniping plan did not
Master
work.
Krogan conquered Tuchanka and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Here they come. I'm ready. Yeah, right on your ass.
It's not even fair to do it like
These beasts will know I'm worthy.
the way that enemies become instantly vulnerable as soon as the HP bar is exposed is kind of hilarious. Like, it may be a bitch to get them to that point, but I've got Pull and Shockwave as my main powers, so they just become ragdoll the moment their armor bar hits 0.
Get down.
Okay? So honestly, working a lot better than Sniper was.
Here they come. I'm ready.
Die! Okay. They had me in a corner.
Burn and die!
That's the thing, I think this... Because this mission is mostly based on beasts, I don't think there is a position like that. At least not here. Later in the mission, there's the Thresher and there's Ubank's posse. But against beasts, there is no way to control the flow of where they come from and how they get to you.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Well, here's the thing. For some reason, the game does not allow me to, or whatever mod I have installed doesn't allow me to equip heavy weapons. So, my big guns are my Geth Pulse Rifle and my Sniper. Which I would not discount. Those are, yeah, but those are good weapons. Good weapons to have. But, take a look at some of my other streams. The Geth Pulse Rifle is actually kind of ridiculous. That is a harvester. At least that's the name that is generally used for them. But that's only the name used for them in the third game after they have been Reaperized. Because the Reapers apparently saw that and said, oh yeah, we can turn that into a aerial fruit transport. And so they did. Yep. There's probably lore on them somewhere, but, like, I am not the guy to go that deep into it. I barely know anything about these, Quixen crawlers.
Yeah, right on your ass!
The ecology of recurring fauna in Mass Effect is not as interesting to me as the socio-political commentary of the alien races.
On the ground now!
Also, welcome. I see another has joined the chat. And look, I actually kind of don't blame the Reapers for coming to the conclusion they did, because those things were armored fruit transports before the Reapers repurposed them. If I am correct in my assessment that they're... Yeah, honestly. I think that's the reason Baron are fucking everywhere.
We need to trigger the keystone.
Because they're like dogs and cats, and they've just become an invasive species everywhere because everyone has one. Everyone has a version of them to breed.
The keystone. We must have to trigger it again for the next part of the rite.
Now, all Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward.
There's a similar discussion about how different animals show up on different planets in Star Wars. I know in Legends continuity, the planet of Telos was reseeded and repopulated using flora and fauna from Onderon. So that's the same ecosystem on two planets, basically. Okay. Is she here? She's here. Okay. Only... I do not intend to simply survive. Oh, she hits hard. Okay. Ow. So that... Okay. Where is she? Why is my shield not coming back? Yeah, I am seeing her destroy the cover. There we go. My shields are finally back. Ow! Went around that side? Cool. Oh, damn it. There's another death for the counter. Got pulse rifle, incendiary round. No.
Ready for another round, Shepard.
Actually, I'm gonna need both of you to switch to better range weapons to better damage the fresh.
Now, all Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival.
Feel that? Everything is shaking. I am.
Alright. Come on out.
I've seen it.
Ah. That seems like a cutscene superpower. I don't know how to make it do that. That would be funny though. If I could find out how to make it do like a different sound effect or sound effect every stream, that'd be pretty fun. Ooh, she got me. Okay, I was bobbing and weaving so well. All right. Where'd she? Ah, there she is. Okay. You knew how to lead me in the last game. Hold up. The way I'm bobbing and weaving this Thresher Maw shouldn't work because Thresher Maw AI in the first game led me to a considerable degree when I was in the tank. Now they don't know how to lead? BioWare nerfed themselves when they designed this boss fight. Because I wasn't bobbing and weaving properly then. Now I've discovered the pattern, and I have melted her. Victory is mine.
We have company. Good. I want more. You live, and you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Word Not Rex was the last. My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good. This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord of Kier.
The best Krogan traits are distilled into Grunt. He's designed to be perfect.
He's basically Krogan Captain America.
But not made by aliens. And he is truly powerful. That is
Right, because her face is the thing that needs censoring.
A reason to accept you. You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans. You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong. With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship, but you'd be clan in name.
Grunt, do you want to be someone's figurehead, or do you want to, you know, kick some ass for real?
It's your choice, Grunt. Sounds like an easy job.
That's the problem. I'm pure Krogan. Ulvik, you were the pretender. Your head is valuable, whether you're alive or dead. Just try to take it. Time to fight!
Alright, now I think I will do some sniffing. Oh. Oh, that's armor. That's heavy armor, yeah.
Shot.
Got him.
Coming in close.
Got one charging. Right? He's like, hey, I know the guy who is letting you do this is giving you a really nice deal, but we have a shittier deal for you if you want. Sorry, where?
No shields!
Get fucking yeeted.
Destroy you.
You have no you have no armor. You're just here to get tossed around. Oh, that's why they're not. That's why no one's actually taking them out. Run? How did you go down? This is your mission. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. Really?
Impact shot.
Callum? I hate to be that guy, but your sniping idea isn't doing so well. Or maybe it's because I didn't have... Yeah, it's because I didn't have my incendiary rounds. Never mind, Callum. Your plan wasn't bad. I'm just stupid.
I'll put them down.
What sniper do you think works for this mission? Or any mission, really? Because I am not a fan of the Incisor or the Viper.
Nothing can stop me.
Get death by ring out, you dumb bitch.
Leaving his meat. Let's signal at the Keystone to get out of here and leave him.
Yeah, the problem with that, Callum, is that the Black Widow is not an available gun until the next game. Now, I cannot get that gun until Mass Effect 3. It is not an option in Mass Effect 3.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your name shall live in glory.
I don't know what you're referencing.
You are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master.
When I got
She has no match.
when I got the ability to
Understood.
use sniper rifles on the collector ship, I
Congratulations,
only
Urdnot
had
Grunt.
the 3 that I had
Accept this token
unlocked.
from Fortak.
The
His
Viper, the
weapons are
Mantis,
the
and
finest we
the
have.
Incisor.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
Oh, it's this.
Oh, I actually leveled up from that. Nice.
You don't have the plate. We're just confirming that you killed the Thresher Maw. Everybody's heard. As if it does as Rex himself. You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me.
No one can replace you, Rex. You are one of a kind.
You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need
Yeah,
to keep
you see,
these short-sighted
yeah.
fools in line.
Only available to soldiers and
Well,
infiltrators.
Shepard.
I am, in fact, a Vanguard. So, that's why I'm not using that gun.
barely survived the maw during my reign. Guess that human's gotta go on.
No, he can't. And, how dare you insinuate that? Like, don't get me wrong. In certain timelines that I don't allow to happen, he certainly tries to replace Rex. But he does a terrible, shitty, no good, very bad job of it.
Of Clan Werlock. In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding requests for Grunt and one for Shepard.
BioWare, listen, what BioWare is saying is that it's Rex or the bad timeline. So I would say that's an argument against Reeve in that regard. Oh, wait a minute. Let's level up my pull. I'm going to do area pull so that I can yeet entire squads at once. Then, at that point, I don't plan on using cryo ammo or charge, so I might try to find a bonus power to slap onto Shepard for the rest of the game. As for Grunt, fortification. It's damn good power. Use it. Love it.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I
You
should
have
know?
anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I just don't think there is a second
Commander,
Tomka for
you've
someone to
received a
die
new
in.
message at
Or
your
it's
private
just some
terminal.
random mook. Again, I've only seen YouTubes of the Reeve timeline because I don't do playthroughs where Rex dies. In what way? Like, aside from, you know, the third game, what happens to Kelly? I'm pretty sure any terrible things that could happen to her in this game, I have actively taken steps to prevent in every timeline.
Trimming compensators, decimal 1-2.
Then again, she does kind of get shafted in the third game, so.
You know, Commander, I'm not real broke up that Rex isn't coming. I'm good with our current amount of headbutting. I'd say we're at headbutting capacity.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. I think Samara may have a bit more dialogue. I think Garrus is tapped out until just before the end game, and Thane is definitely tapped out. Alright. He could, and it would be hilarious. But then Dr. Chalkwest would have to work overtime fixing him.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
We need more characters like Morden. We need more mad scientists who actually have ethics. It can be done. It isn't always boring. Yeah, let's see. No, I can't pick any other ammo powers. Reeve could be a good offensive biotic power. Reeve is a solid contender. In fact, I'll pick Reeve for now. I might switch that to... Yes. I'm sorry, was I distracted by conversating with Morden? Or... Because I can go back to trash talking Reeve. I mean, I got lists. I have no problem throwing shade that man's way. Ah, yeah. Sorry, mentally the W makes it a completely different word for me.
Hey, Shepard. The word is that Garrus really likes you. I can never tell with Turians. I think you should go for it. A lot of people want to see you two together.
Okay, but like, how do you know? Stop cloaking in on my private conversations.
I have to say, that Jacob...
Ah, alrighty.
He seems pretty
Yeah,
intense.
lag is
I wonder
never
if he likes
good.
Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
Shepard. Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
Oh, that's entirely because she's a DLC character. A lot of her content seems out of place because the game was not originally designed with her in mind. Same with Zaid.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Oh yeah, apparently the Spectre she fought was in fact Nihilus because an entire game later they decided to posthumously, make this guy a badass. After we watched him die after doing nothing in the first 5 minutes of the first game.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
Canonically, those are...
I should go.
Of course. The fight continues.
They're attached to the head in the same way that our ears and nose are attached to our heads. And they're made of the same sort of substance. Something that is revealed to us in the third game if you do some very specific dialogue at a very specific time.
Shepard, need me for something?
That makes more sense, first off, but also, I don't know, probably some, okay. It's the future, and they've got super technology, so I would say some sort of adhesive that lets them stick without coming off, but also isn't irritating to the skin.
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. Part of me still thinks we're crazy for even considering blowing off steam, but I want to try it with you. I want a few moments that are just for us before we throw ourselves into hell for the good of the galaxy.
Both now and later in Mass Effect 3.
I want that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some, research and figure out how to, Okay, that sounded bad.
You know what? That is my new headcanon. That is what I'm fucking rolling with. It carries the same energy as, you're not meditating, you're napping. I know the difference.
This mission takes me back. I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a thresher maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a thresher maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight.
You want me to... Okay. Apparently the Normandy runs by the same logic as that one scene from Monsters, Inc. You see, on my ship, our trash was put either into an incinerator or into a hydraulic press and crushed down into a... Alright, see ya. Oh wait, no, you're talking about the trash. Are you? Wait, I don't know. But anyway, it was flattened down into a puck, and then it just like sat there in the hangar because we never stopped in port anywhere. Because it was the COVID cruise. And so it just stank up the hangar bay for everyone working there.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
I mean, if you can find his body wherever I threw it, that's still an option.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
I mean, maybe. That was probably considered as part of the galactic arms race, but I don't think it lasted. I think barriers were set up to deal with that.
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you. Huh. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine.
I'll let
Tally's
you
tapped out.
No messages for you, Commander.
Yeah. Whoever it is that is the monster that plays the game in such a way that allows Ken and Gabby to die at the collector base, you're just a straight up monster. I don't make the rules, but that's what it is. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 party members left. So back to RNGesus with a D4 this time. Have at thee. That is a 4, so I guess we'll do Miranda's. With annoyance, I guess we can do Miranda's quest. Though I do appreciate that it is like the only thing that separates her from Cerberus as an organization. Like, if you want to see the aspects of Miranda that aren't tied to a supremacist terrorist group, then yes, I do, actually. The mission statement that I'm going with right now is I'm doing, or first off, recruiting everyone, then doing everyone's loyalty mission. Then once everyone is recruited and loyal, I'm going to start knocking out all of those anomaly side quests and the DLC. With the exception of Arrival. Shadow Broker I'll do right before the end game, and Arrival I'm doing after the end game. It really doesn't matter who I bring with me on this bit. I have Legion thanks to a mod that allows me to trigger certain story missions at a specific time. So I am able to recruit Legion and bring him on missions and actually have fun with Legion as a party member without the ship being attacked by the collectors and my crew being kidnapped. That will not happen until I, as the player, want it to happen.
It looks suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting. Thank you, Edie.
Only for like 5 minutes, because as soon as they get taken, I yeet myself over there and do the whole endgame before any of them are, you know, liquefied. Now, the colonists, BioWare says there's no way to save them.
There we go.
Of course I'm doing it for my amusement. Joker has some of the best dialogue in the game during that scene.
Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
How's your own work going?
The data you gave me was extremely helpful. It gave me a target. The Shadow Broker has several contacts here on Ilium. The most powerful is someone called the Observer. Taking down the Observer will put me closer to the Shadow Broker. I could use your help.
Oh, joy, more scanning at
your data pointed me
fucking
at logs kept by Shadow Broker agents. The logs
random
were deleted,
spots.
but it may be possible to reconstruct some of it. The Shadow Broker is cautious. His agents are referred to only by their title and race.
My inquiries have narrowed the Observer down to one of 5 operatives. A Turian, a Solarian, a Krogan, a Batarian, and a Vorcha.
If you can refine the list, I'll know where to strike.
Hey.
I'll reconstruct the data and tell you what I find.
Thank you, Shepard. When you find something, call me on the radio channel we used in the old days. I can't risk handling this in person.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Alrighty. I might do that off screen just because it's a little tedious. Nope, I know who it is.
Shepard, did you get any information on the Observer?
Customer safety is important. Let me search for more data. I'll get back to you.
Thank you. Let me know what you find.
Unless it's that easy. If it's this easy, then I'll be.
Shepard, did you get any information on the Observer?
Let me search for more data. I'll get back to you.
Thank you. Let me know what you find.
You should try it my way.
Shepard, did you get any information on the...
Let me search for more data.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
Damn it. I said I would do it off screen, but now here I am, running around doing it this way. Nope, I've gone too far. It's Galactic News.
25. Sell
I
at
already
25.
did that one.
Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
I would not refer to it in that way. Oh, hold up. I always saw this as a prettier version of Nar Shaddaa from Star Wars. Like, it's dangerous. It's a bad place to be. Predatory criminals are everywhere. But it's white-collar crime instead of street crime. Oh, absolutely. Like, it's bad. It's real bad. Like the entire governing body of the Citadel has convinced the majority of races that no, actually the genocide we did against the Krogans was a good thing because yada yada yada. Like, it is bad.
Shepard, did you get any information on the Observer?
Let me search for more data. I'll get back to you.
Thank you. Let me know what you find.
They are kind of space goblins, but you know, that does not preclude them from being treated with dignity. Goblins are people too.
Says, I own this room. I own you.
Alright, there's one more data point, but I don't know which direction it is. I'm gonna try this way.
I can't believe how lovely your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly. I had it done a few years back. Galactic Beauty Solutions.
It is nowhere. They would not put 4 of them in one area and 1 of them on the other side of the map, so I am going the wrong way.
Release our annual list of Ilium's 10 richest people. Are the heavens still bright as starry blue?
I know who the killer is, but it's not giving me the option to out the killer. I think I need all 5 to do that.
If this is the best you have, I'll make do. But you're certain the neural stimulators are compatible with both my suit and
Ilium Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar claims that our portrayal of Blasto insults Hanar society, going so far as to call it exploitation. We at Ilium Entertainment stand.
We'll figure something out. Stop worrying.
Tally's here. I can do this quest.
It's okay. I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello. Can I help you with something?
Oh, hey, yeah, no, slavery bad. Even if it's indentured servitude, that is still bad.
I need you to let that slave go.
Like, that's just
now.
a fancier way of saying
The term
the same
indentured
bad
servant.
thing.
And I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery.
No, humans have made me
Know that this Quarian signed
understandably
the agreement
prejudiced against
voluntarily,
slavery.
and her
Fuck that.
servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep.
That's, why is the last data point all the way up at the bar?
Shepard, did you get any information on the Observer?
All 5 of the suspects are male. The Observer is female. Something's not right. Who gave you this lead?
My assistant.
Oh shit, is Mark Mir the voice of all the Vorcha? That's awesome.
Gave me the information. Nick Saris, could I see you in here for a moment? Shepard, I'll talk to you later.
Can I see you in here for a moment is Liara's way of saying,
If you're hurting for things to
I'm
do,
about to
maybe after work,
fucking shoot her under the table Han Solo style.
I'm okay. Can I help you with something?
How'd you like
If you'd like to submit a red, Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
Yeah. I mean, that makes perfectly understandable sense.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation.
I mean,
this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly
That's
do you figure?
awesome.
Purchase the contract minus the fee for early emancipation. Then
I need to find a way to get that game.
I know the migrant.
Because I remember playing the
grateful,
shit out of it when I
likely
was
to
young.
make purchases from you.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The
Why
board
not
might
just
wet its pants, but
actually
we could
free a
use the good
slave
publicity.
out of the goodness of your
This
hearts
Quarian
instead of
better
like
be
making
good,
some
though.
bullshit up to go with your narrative? Maybe I don't know. The cold calculus of quote-unquote business is... I hate it, personally.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, I have to find... The issue is, it's not even on Steam. Like, this is a game that has just been dropped and left to float in the void. Which is a damn shame, because it was a really fun game. I wish they made more like it, like that were updated and, you know, for other series.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Okay. Now... Oh yeah, well, let's go see what Liara did to her assistant.
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors?
Oh yes, the person who's trying to kill you, I found 5 candidates, and I swear none of them are me.
Of course, I just need to make a call. I should, check the warranty first.
Must have been an incredibly powerful warp field, because there is no body or signs of struggle, so you may be onto something with that.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. Nixera's had some interesting data hidden away. Thank you, Shepard. I wouldn't have caught her without you. I'm one step closer to the Shadow Broker thanks to you. Here, Nixeris was very well compensated. You need it more than I do.
Did you have any trouble with Nixeris?
She was very talented. I imagine that had she been ordered to assassinate me, I'd never seen her coming, but her barriers needed practice. Practice I'm afraid she won't be getting.
What's the next step in your hunt?
Now I gather
Yeah,
information.
you do
peel
be right
away
about
layers
that.
of lies, and shine light into the shadows. And when I find the Shadow Broker, I hit him with a biotic field so strong that what's left of his body will fit into a coffee cup.
Actually, what we do is we drop a chandelier on his head, but the same basic thing happens to him.
Let me know if you need any more help.
Thank you. I will. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
All right, and that's everything Liara has until the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course.
I mean, only metaphorically. She didn't actually take off his hollified face because A, he didn't have one after we were done with him, and B, no one had seen it to begin with. Alright, I've stalled enough. I've done enough little side tangents, I guess. I'll do Miranda's loyalty mission.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
I mean, that is the least of my criticisms toward Miranda, personally.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
Listen, mocap face capture was a relatively new thing for game designers back in the day.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
So, modeling an entire
Thank
character
I appreciate
after
this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse,
actual existing
but they never
person
planned on you.
was a lot more difficult back then. Nowadays, we can have Giancarlo Esposito sitting there fully as himself in Far Cry 6, and no one bats an eye because it's that good. Alrighty, rolling a d12 to determine who's coming with us. If I land on Grunt or Jack, I will not be picking them, I'll just be re-rolling. Nope, that is a 12, so we're bringing Kasumi. Shadow Strike and Flashbang. Use it more rather than hitting harder, then Flashbang is yada yada. And I'm not updating you until we get Slam, because that's a good power. Alright. Oh, absolutely. Which is why I'm... With how the collector mission goes, like, there isn't much that actually calls for the cloak and dagger shit. Which kind of makes Kasumi and Thane stand out as the, okay, why exactly are we here? Characters in that situation. It's good to have those bases
Damn it.
covered, but the
Eclipse
final mission
mercenary
didn't actually
gunships.
require them.
They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
I don't. Also, why did you have to say it? Why did you have to tempt fate? Yeah?
I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
Buddy, I'm taking the interrupt anyway, so your life is forfeit. Let your men go.
I'm giving you one chance to leave. That's more than most get.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell in your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you...
If you're going to kill someone, kill them. Don't just stand there talking about it. Yes, that is correct. Because we never stepped foot in the Terminus systems in the first game. Otherwise, that would have caused a intergalactic incident. But since Shepard is technically legally dead, that's not an issue.
There we go!
He took the bullet for the Solarian. Like, it's ballsy, but it's also dumb.
Overload.
Come on, buddy. Poke your little head out there.
One less.
We good? Yeah, we good. Okay. See, sniping works a lot better for missions like this as opposed to trying to snipe in Grunt's mission.
Come on, we need to get to Niket. Watch out!
Poking!
Oh, damn. The other one... Yep. Cool beans. Yep. Or they get up like zombies. Also, just to let y'all know, I am still on Insanity. I did not change the difficulty.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up
And why?
against.
Why are all these camera angles only when Miranda's the one the camera is on?
Grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me.
I mean,
couldn't let
come
my
on.
father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to
Okay,
Oriana.
but if that is your reasoning, I raise you this. Why not put those camera angles on the other perty girls in the game? And also, why not put those camera angles on, you know, Garrus or Rex? Because I'm pretty sure someone would appreciate that.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
You mean like that?
Going dark. Mount that one. Mount that
Oh,
one.
Kasumi! Stop looking like the enemy when you're infiltrating the enemy.
Am I invisible or something?
Yes!
This will put them down. Going dark.
Oh, right up Main Street. Sorry, bud. That's an unfortunate way to go.
Eat it. Going dark. Can't get there. Eat it.
Keep the fish back. The kid is nearing the transport terminal.
I'm sorry, keep the who back? Oh, now you're down. See, that would be dope as shit. And also hilarious. The bigger the gun they're using, the bigger the explosion. Like, you shoot a sidearm like that, and it'll just be like, ah, no, it hurt my hand. But you shoot, like, a sniper rifle with that, and it takes out the whole top half of their body.
This looks interesting.
Oh, shit! The fucking droids!
Here we go.
There we go.
Firing now.
Sorry, what did you just nail? Oh.
Going silent. I don't care how many mechs you remove. Just stall them, damn it.
Okay.
Now you see me.
Yeah.
This will put them down.
Okay, okay. Someone flanking me? They got a combat drone out here. Impressive! That was almost a good strat. Except now I took your head off.
Taking fire.
And yours.
Focus.
Yeah, I can't seem to get you, so take a shockwave. And a ring out! Out of bounds! Into the conveyor belt she goes. Like a fucking Indiana Jones villain. Oh damn. Okay, I missed that one. Didn't miss that time, headshot.
Now you see me.
Yeah, but Steve's a good guy. I don't like giving him extra work.
Lights out.
So I have to balance, like, do I want to fuck Steve over or do I want to yeet some people? And sometimes the yeet instinct wins. Oh, damn. Quick little bugger, aren't you? But guess what? You left yet. Never mind, the game wouldn't let me. You left your knees unprotected. If you follow both, it's called a war movie. Alright, what loot you have in here? I knew you had loot.
Here they come.
Shields have failed.
Ow!
He goes.
Fuck you, buddy. Get yo. Ooh! Quick scope to the fucking dome.
Divert everyone except my guard from the kit. I'll handle him and the kid personally.
You won't handle shit.
Damn it, I'm not letting her get Oriana.
She won't. Remember, you got me here. Okay, that actually hurt a lot.
Going silent. Am I invisible or something?
Stop asking that. Yes, you are most of the time.
Going dark.
Dude, how did you get up from a shockwave? Get your ass down. Catch some Z's.
Combat drone, watch out.
Now you see me.
Damn it. Oh, that hurt someone.
Night, night.
Well done.
I don't think I'm familiar with what you mean by ADS.
This should scramble their systems.
Gift for you.
Ah.
Going silent.
I mean, I'm not that good at it, but it does work.
This should scramble their systems.
Poor bastard. I don't think he deserved that. Honestly. He woke up to do his 9 to 5 and then got yeeted into the air by Shep. While on fire. You gotta be. Okay. Got her. Now get yeeted. Okay, so their answer to me was to send a fuckload of engineers my way.
Can't get there.
Now let's finish you off.
I mean, that does make sense. Though sometimes they do stand still.
Boom. Overloading their systems. Impressive.
Okay, and that's the last of my ammo. Which is fine, because the fight is over. I don't know if it's the switch up in tactics, the fucking deluge of upgrades I've poured into this, or just me learning how to be better at the game, but I have only died twice this stream. We're still in triple digits as far as deaths go, but this one in particular, I seem to be doing better.
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
You know what? Next time I run a not-so-invincible stream, I will make sure that it's a game I haven't actually beaten.
This will put them down.
Dumbass. Why would you take cover behind the explosive container? That's why you just got yawned. Oh, damn. Okay. We got ourselves a barrier. Get riven. I believe that is the past tense of read, because I don't think read is a thing.
Going silent. Can't do that right now.
There we go.
Got her. Anybody else? Cool. Oh wait, no, there's one more.
Now you see. Did I do that?
Ring out.
The kid has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over.
Niket. But that can't be right. Maybe the captain knows we're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a
I guess I was
switch.
wrong about Reeved. Reft is pretty good. I still think
Or maybe it
Riven
means something
works as well.
Niket wouldn't
And
do
sounds
that.
better.
Damn it, why would the thing go any faster?
Well, you know him, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another explanation.
I don't know, damn it. But I guess we'll find out
He
soon enough.
betrayed you
And then I'll have a
because...
word with this captain and Yala.
I don't know. There's the thing about getting a child away from an abusive family situation.
To change their booking.
I'm sorry,
But
sir.
then, like...
We're under security lockdown. Until the situation
Then
in the
you
cargo
joined a
terminal
terrorist
is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Yo, that is a Krogan shotgun you've got there. And yes, it throws people like a Krogan shotgun would. Good lord.
Sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away
I
from
didn't
my
even think
father.
rival was a
Yes,
word. I don't
because
even know
you
what
wanted
that
to
means.
leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
from a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
Yeah, but the father's an abusive, controlling piece of shit. So, like, why is that a bad thing?
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
That seems very similar to Reeve,
Miranda's
actually.
father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait. You don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
It's like she just wanted to do that. Like, she had no investment in the entire situation other than, come on, I want to shoot something. I want to shoot something. Come on. Crazy. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that was the wrong place for me to be, because I got flanked pretty quick. There's a death on the counter. Maybe if I snipe from here. Now I'm 1v1ing her. Which actually works for me.
My shields are down.
Yeah, I do remember when you said that.
Sorry, Commando. Your body is crumpled. Now you see me.
Oh shit. I think that was blood. I think I got her. Nope, she is still alive. And I got knocked out of cover, and they shredded me before I could get back in. Okay. If the game would allow me to...
Now you see me.
Get your shields back up! Overloading their systems. Combat drone, watch out. Firing now.
Goodbye.
Now you see me.
Kasumi! Damn it! Who is you? Oh, both my team is down. Okay, everyone back up.
Going down. Can't do that right now.
Found that one.
Now you see me.
Okay. Running with Yeet Warfare is working. For the most part.
This will put them down.
Going silent.
Yeah, when you lift an enemy and they fail to die, they might land on higher cover and then their AI just kind of breaks. Alright, seems like this bitch is the last one.
You should have run when you had the chance.
I'm sorry, was that an old-timey gangster accent? You should have run when you had the chance! Yeah. Got her. Yeah.
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle.
Listen, sometimes I try to make it merciful on my enemies. Sometimes I'm under fire and they are left to suffer. I'm not fucking with that. Let me get the loot for side quests and such. Alrighty. We got a couple of deaths out of that encounter. It wasn't all smooth sailing.
I can't believe Nick had sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
I mean, he would have been less inclined to believe that you had kidnapped a child if you didn't also join a supremacy-based terrorist organization.
Everyone makes mistakes. I'm guessing that's one you won't repeat.
Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket.
Weakness on my part?
You can't
Yo, you
toss aside
good?
everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you. No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear.
Well, I mean, at the current moment, no, he is
There
not.
she is.
He does join them in the
She's
next game,
safe.
though. Conveniently after
With her
Miranda
family.
leaves.
Come on, we should go.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details, but would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
I find it really weird that they're supposed to be, you know, genetically identical, being basically clones of each other. Yet their character models are so different. And it's like not even a... They made the other character model look slightly like Miranda. No, that is a completely different model. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, there's another one under the belt. And I have plenty of time to do another one.
Thought that Blasto, the first NR Spectre, would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over. I need minimal heating grease. And
Are you shorting prefabs?
why not?
I mean,
No, you don't understand. I lost
I'm not familiar with the term epigenetics, but
Blasto the jellyfish stays available for extranet purchase this fall from Ilium Entertainment.
yeah, this is some pretty advanced shit. And honestly, until I want to do Shadow Broker, that's the last mission on Ilium.
Commander, you've received... How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I
You
should
have
know?
anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yep. Oh, by the way, this is the button. If I press this, that's when the crew gets taken by the collectors. So I can do any mission I want, and this will be what triggers the end game. I guess that kind of makes sense. Like a literal DNA-based version of nature versus nurture, then. Like down to the nitty-gritty individual code.
So, Commander, you figure Miranda would ever lighten up a bit and... I can't even finish saying it.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on...
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alrighty. think I'm going to stick with Reeve, because Reeve can be applied to enemies even with shielded barriers.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not a good time. Trying to map contamination vectors requires focus. Shipwide infection of human-tailored virus possible if I slip. Anything else? We'll be here if you need me.
But why did you make a human-tailored virus, Mord? That seems kind of insane. Which you are, but, like, in a concerning way. I can see that. Except that gets into some other questions about genetics and shit that's way beyond my comprehension. I've got time for at least one more of these. So we're down to Jack, Jacob, and Legion, so I'll be rolling a d4 on the Cthulhu. And if I roll a 4, I just have to re-roll. Nope. We're doing Jack's mission. Even though Jack was already in the party at one point today, this is her personal mission, so that's just what we gotta do. Oh, and that means we'll also get to see her and Miranda fight. I think it's cute that the game thinks that, it can present Jack and Miranda as a balanced fight when it very much is not. Jack would absolutely destroy Miranda in a straight-up fight. All day, any day.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I shall return to my meditations.
Alright, and I think... I don't know if Samara has anything, and Garrus is just going to say the same shit.
Shepard.
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that. You have been a good friend to me.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time. I will come for you, Shepard.
Except, you know, not to chill on the Normandy, because Mass Effect 3 doesn't like fun. I mean, it does, but I don't know. I feel like after this game, the party in Mass Effect 3 was way too small. We could have used more.
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
I would agree with a lot of that, except for Thane being a super illegal assassin. Because remember, part of his backstory is that he was raised by the Hanar government to be like their personal assassin. And so, on at least some level, Thane was doing legal work for the Hanar. Maybe not so illegal or maybe not so legal in the places where he was sent to do these things, but yes. And he's damn good at it, too.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new
I
location.
am... Okay, what are the parameters
Thank
of
you,
the fight?
Commander. My
How much
sister is
prep
safe
time
again,
does
thanks in
Thane
large
get?
part to you. I won't forget that.
Because if it's just a straight up, like, in a room across from each other brawl, Jack wins. But I think Thane is himself kind of boned if he ever finds himself in that situation. Like, he's so meticulous in how he works that sort of setup is a worst case scenario for him. Otherwise, he has either sniped Jack from a mile away. Okay. In terms of, like, ideology, Garrus is kind of like Batman, or at least the Red Hood. But in terms of how they go about doing their work, oh, totally. Thane is Space Batman.
Back for another lesson. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
I mean, on the one hand, that's super racist, but on the other hand, like, they did commit a genocide against you. Just a little genocide.
Don't wear yourself out on someone else's memories. We've got our own bad guys to fight.
Your enemies are my enemies. We'll shove the Collector's claws where a dark sun can't shine, and they will deserve it. I won't disrespect their strength by doing less than the worst to them.
That's the kind of thinking that will save a galaxy.
You make it possible, Shepard. You're my battle master. You give me purpose. That's what makes Krogan feared soldiers and not animals. Lead well, Shepard. You have my respect.
Alright, I think Tally's tapped out for dialogue. These two have anything.
Do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
Alright, not a joke this time, just some real shit. Perpetual stalemate. Because pre-genophage Krogan reproduce about as fast as orcs do. And both orcs and Krogans fucking love fighting. So what that essentially boils down to is pick a planet as a battleground and the Krogan and the orcs will fight on that planet forever. And that's about it. And they'll both love it.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alrighty. Next up is Jack's mission over in the Nubian Expanse. Do you want Reaperized Tyranids? Because that's how you get Reaperized Tyranids. that is a no. That is a don't entertain that thought. That's like trying to put the Tyranids up against the Zerg, because the Reapers will use the Zerg as hosts to reproduce, and the Zerg will infest the Tyranids, and then you have two whole new breeds of destructive beast. But if it... well, no. Actually, I would say it does, because there is precedent for Reaper indoctrination to work on a hive mind, i.e. the Rek'Nai. So I would say that if the Reapers can get a hold of the Tyranid hive mind, they could indoctrinate them. Nope, I already brought Kasumi. 7. Who is 7? Nope, that's Miranda. That is a 9. 8, 9. Jacob, but I'm doing... yeah. Someone other than Miranda needs to try and explain Cerberus's bullshit, and I do believe Jacob is smart enough to be like, yeah, no, it's all bullshit. There we go.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be
And
on the
even
roof,
if the
or
Tyranids were
vegetation would
able
overgrow it in a
to
few hours.
adapt to being indoctrinated,
Except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Not surprising if this was a Cerberus facility.
Yeah.
not always, but when it does, it's
It was
usually
a mistake
pretty
coming back
absolute.
here, Shepard.
Like, there are no cases in Mass Effect lore where someone was indoctrinated and then wasn't. The closest we get is Shiala from the Zoo's Hope colony, but that's only because she's sharing her mind with the whole colony, and they are, you know, helping her fight against the indoctrination. The indoctrination is still there.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Maybe. And I do say maybe. Because... and I don't know much about the Tyranids aside from what you've told me, but... with intel that the Reapers could get, they may decide to not even try to engage the Tyranids in a ground war, and they might just orbitally bombard whatever planet they're on. Now, if the Tyranids have their own spacecraft or units that approximate spacecraft, then it could be a little more complicated.
I want to watch this place burn.
Also, yeah, we are stepping into all of Jack's trauma here. And because this is Jack's
I
trauma,
never saw this
the
room.
violence is going
I
to
think
be
they brought
part
new
of the
kids in these
therapy.
containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again.
It sounds like this facility went rogue.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
They leave it kind of ambiguous. They kind of like try to say, oh, they may have gone rogue because that would make Cerberus look better, but the only one trying to make Cerberus look better in this game is Tim by giving us the Normandy with their least shitty people. Like, Cerberus is still, as a whole, really shitty and bad.
I saw sunlight
They
through the
just
cracks in the
did
ceiling.
their damnedest
Only
to
a
try and
half-dead
gaslight
guard
Shepard
between
into
me
thinking
and
they
freedom.
weren't.
He was begging for his life.
Ah, well, in that case, it's a matter of whether or not they have the firepower to take on a Reaper capital ship, which, as we know, is... it takes a lot, like a lot. Or if they have ways to invest the tech, that might expedite that process. I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna be that guy and say the Imperium's ships aren't really that good, considering nobody knows how technology works and they pray to it to hope that it works. Like, that is a far cry from the well-crafted and well-maintained nature of a Reaper capital ship.
They've seen us.
Well, can't use the shotgun, or can't use the sniper here.
I got him.
Got no shields!
And I'm dead. Everything in 40K is up to 11. To the point that shitty technology is made shittier by the fact that it's Warhammer. Especially in the cases of, say, the Imperium not knowing how their ship works, or the Orcs just believing it works, even though it's just wheels duct taped to a rock.
Get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn. I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Like, the exaggerated nature of how 40K works does not preclude fucking...
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did.
Sounds like this
Right.
facility went rogue.
You'd like to
But-
know that, wouldn't you? He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
How to put this?
I remember
They would
escaping to
know
this room.
how to use it a lot better, and
I
it
saw
would
sunlight
probably
through the cracks in
function
the ceiling.
at
Only a
much
half-dead
higher
guard between me
capacity
and freedom.
if they didn't have
He was
that
begging
handicap.
for his life.
An Imperial warship is probably running at about 10% of its full power. It's not even at its final form because nobody knows how the fuck to activate it. So if I die, I'm not getting sent back to the start of the mission again. That was ridiculous. And it's Varen, so I gotta use shotgun. Shit. Shit.
Shields have failed.
Get off me! Ah. Okay. So, Varen.
It's about to get fun.
I don't know. I guess for me it comes down to the Reapers can definitely Reaperize Tyranids, but can Tyranids infest Reaper tech back? Because if it's a two-way thing, then that's gonna cause some fucking nightmares. But I think, honestly speaking, if the Tyranids can't infest the Reapers, then the Reapers may be the only race that can not only survive, but thrive on taking on the Tyranids with attrition.
This looks like an arena. That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Yeah, so that's fucked up. He made a small child fight to the death with other small children and drugged her up when she won. That is all kinds of fucked up. Also, yes, Tyranids eat planets. Like, but does that also... How does that translate into combat against the Reapers? Because yes, Tyranids eat planets to fuel themselves, but Reapers are... How to put this? From what we've seen, it is easier to render a planet lifeless than it is to take down a Sovereign-class Reaper in combat.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
I mean, it kind of does, honestly. I'm a little iffy on that.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Because the Reapers are supposed to be able to render a galaxy clean of all sentient life. Like, it's like firing the Halos, only it takes a bit longer. But that's like their entire MO.
You've been spotted.
Hey, I can snipe now.
Lost shield.
Krogan incoming.
Oh shit.
Get over here.
Thanks, Jacob. What is hitting me? Oh my god. Okay. Ha! Got you in the kneecap.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Excuse me? My dudes? Spawning? Oh, wow. Cool. I was in cover, then it took me out of cover. I don't know. With this whole Reapers versus Tyranids discussion, I would just like to talk about how I really kind of prefer how Mass Effect's writers handle scale in comparison to 40k. Because, like you said, everything is turned up to 1000% in Warhammer. But in some cases, I think that's kind of to its detriment. God damn it. I think that's kind of to its detriment. Because it kind of disregards the logistics of how any of that can work, and it basically reduces a lot of sci-fi concepts to Dragon Ball power scaling, and I don't think that's something sci-fi in general needs.
Coming our way.
Okay, I hope that counts as a win. What in the hell? The fact that they can so easily flank to the left is kind of upsetting.
Krogan incoming.
Shields down.
Okay, take cover. Don't get flanked to the left. I'm seeing fire. Something is flanking to the left. How is that fucker still alive? Don't send him towards me.
Incoming.
I've got no shield.
Bam, got you, bitch.
Get over here.
Okay. Anybody else?
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were a part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
No, Jack, I'm sorry. you actually didn't have the worst of it. You had actually the cushy position as the one that, after they experimented on all of the other kids and they found shit that worked, that's what they used on you. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. And how could you have had it the worst? You personally killed some of those kids.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Yep, don't worry. Don't worry. It's normal for trauma to do that to people. And that's what this process is for.
Have a nice trip!
Oh shit! Okay.
They kept kids here?
Alright. So there was loot in one of those cells, which meant there could have been loot in any of them.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
It's because they also soundproofed your room. They didn't see you. Which I think, if that was part of them just psychologically fucking with you, that is fucked up on all the levels. Because I don't even know why that would or could be part of the experiment to make you a stronger biotic.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety. You can't help what they did to others. You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am. You move on. Harder and tougher.
I'll take it.
Maybe. In some cases, that's fine to do. In others, it's kind of detrimental.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Oh, what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else. Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there. A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
That's why the Ascension Project is exactly where she goes in Mass Effect 3. And I think it works out really well for her.
There was a lot going on.
Like, the glow
I
up
was
is
dumb.
real.
I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Okay, this is the way. This is the way.
Hey, Aresh, it's Kurek. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste.
I've found some loot. I don't know why you guys hadn't found it by the time I got to it.
Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my orders. I want them dead. Concentrate fire. All squads, form up now.
Got him. Stuck his hump over the fucking crate.
I can take you on.
I've got him.
Maybe I could say design-wise that fit for her might very much be a Riddick reference. However, I am not very familiar with the story or lore of Riddick at all, so I'm not really sure how well that lines up with her as a character.
Come on over. I'll kill them myself.
No, you won't. You're gonna get reeved, or wrecked, I believe. He's doing the Krogan thing where he's trying to circle around us.
Enemy charging! Shields have failed.
Got him. Throw him around.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Huh. Alright. Did that character have a traumatizing past as being a victim of horrifically unethical psychic power experiments? Because if so, I think that lines up really well with Jack. I mean, plot lines like that happen a lot in sci-fi, so I would not discount that as a possibility.
Come out. We know you're here. Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton
that was
facility.
probably a pretty
It will
hefty
be
reference.
Beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it? You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
No.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
Exactly. I get that you have to... Yeah, it's on my list. The whole series is on my list. It just never popped up on my radar that much when it was a thing. Yeah, I'm definitely with Jack in this situation. I get that. Maybe I might catch those references after I watch it. But yeah, just because Cerberus was doing horrendous things here doesn't mean that their reasons for doing so were justified. And picking it up to keep doing that shit to justify your own pain is like it's what that kind of trauma does to people, but it's not right. There's got to be
We
another
can blow up
way.
the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past.
Shouldn't he
You need
be
to move
theoretically
on
as
from
powerful
yours.
as you?
He wants to restart this place.
Why did he not
He
throw up
needs
a barrier
die.
to make
He's
that
crazy
not happen?
and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go. He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Then again, a lot of sci-fi has Keith David. I am here for it. Also, it's been a while since I've seen it, but Princess and the Frog's villain, Dr. Facilier, is also Keith David. So, Keith David is a Disney villain with a Disney villain song that he performs. And I think that's dope as fuck. I just haven't seen that movie in fucking forever, so I didn't register that it was him.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. It never did any good. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Oh, nice.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
All right. Eat up, go, go, go! Like, Jack said she wanted to plant a bomb and blow it up, but she didn't tell us it was gonna be a fucking nuke. They never mention it, but I like to believe, I want to believe, I hope that in between this game and the third, like, she gets proper therapy rather than that mission. That mission was a step in the right direction, but she needs, like, actual therapy in between 2 and 3.
Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
I like to think that is what happens because she is in a much better headspace in the next
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch! Enough. Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through.
Maybe it's time I showed you.
I'm glad I have this, so that I can resolve this without taking a side. Push comes to shove, though, I'm taking Jack's side every time. Like, Miranda. I hate that it comes to the Reaper War happening and Cerberus taking their side. For you to realize that the organization you work for is the worst. Even Jacob knows it's the worst right now. He's here for the paycheck and to help Shepard, and that's about it.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did.
Yeah, because you would have been
as long as she does her
fucking
job, we'll be fine.
Obliterated.
Thanks, Shepard.
Miranda trying to talk tough, like, oh, I'm glad you showed up when you did. Because, no, seriously, I would have been pasted on the wall.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
Yeah, no.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus.
Actually, Shepard,
Experiments cross the line.
that's a bit,
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need
Carl
more people
Urban's
here
one of
for the
those
right
actors
reasons.
that if he's in a movie, I'm probably going to watch the movie regardless of what other people say about it. Why didn't you lead with that? Like, the most recent Dredd movie was something that a lot of people talked shit about and wasn't received well, but I watched it because it had Carl Urban and he was Dredd. Always down for some AMR.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios.
Oh, and the Admiral
soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden
that was,
Prime?
how are you going to
many would have
justify
lived
that?
if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I'm calling bullshit. Tim probably dressed them down in front of you, but then also gave them funding to do more shit like that. Hell, Project Overlord is in this game. I'd like to see you try and defend Cerberus from that bullshit. Because that, I think, is like... Cerberus has crossed the moral event horizon a few times, but I think they may have fallen directly into the singularity with Project Overlord.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
What, you disapprove?
No. I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you. A kid from the slums of Earth. No family, little formal education. And you've done more than I could. Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
Yeah, that is because eugenics is bad. All around.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I did. That is, I enjoyed that movie. I'm not saying it was a good movie. I'm saying I personally had a lot of fun watching that movie. I do not. That name does not ring a bell to me.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I should get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
Alright, Thane and Samara are both tapped out for dialogue. That is also a name that is unfamiliar to me. What else is that actor in?
Hey, got a minute? I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull.
It would not have been a fight. Miranda would have just been crumpled up like a wet paper towel and slapped against the wall.
Back for more? I was shadowing this rookie on an infiltration run to an Eclipse base on Tatus. Good kid, but he had no
Umbrella
business having
Academy
a
is the
rifle.
only one of those I have seen,
In
and
a
even
shuttle on
then,
the way
I am
down,
not
he
finished with
puked
it
in
yet.
his helmet. We hit some turbulence, and with all the crap sloshing around, he thought he'd been shot in the head.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Okay.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
We did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Alright, and do Ken and Gabby have anything to say? Tally's out of dialogue. They don't have anything? Wow, okay. Now, let me take a look at the time, because that went by quick. It did go by quick, but I've only got maybe 20 minutes left. I mean, yeah, but honestly speaking, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I've got a shitload of credits, so I could probably shop off screen after this. I think it would have been...
Commander, you've received a new message.
Jack is one of those characters that I wish was available as a romance option for FemShip. I mean, that is fair, but at the same time, like, Jack, there's so much about Jack that would lead one to think, oh yeah, she's totally bi. But on the other hand, with that, Shepard, FemShep gets two good options in this game. Thane dies and Jacob cheats on her, so you're left with Garrus and Liara. And only Liara if you went with her in the first game. Maybe having Jack swing both ways would have balanced that out a little better.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy, because that was really up in the air, just hanging there.
Not crazy, traumatized. Big difference.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
But yeah, I could start a mission and then have to step away in 25 to 30 minutes, or I could call the stream here. Callum, since you're the only one left in the chat, I'm gonna leave my fate to you in that regard. Do you want to hear me ramble on some more, or is this about all you can stomach? I mean, fair enough. I can at least try that. And I do agree with you in that way, but mental disorders should not be written off easily. Just saying, oh, that person's crazy is like, yeah, good job. The question should be, okay, that person is a little mentally messed up. How do we help them? Should be the next course of action. Should be the next place your brain goes. I don't know. I feel like just dismissing someone as crazy is ignoring that question. But we are down to our last two possible missions, Jacob and Legion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a d6. If I land on a 1, 2, or 3, it'll be Jacob. If it is a 4, 5, or 6, it'll be Legion. Have at thee. You vote Jacob. The dice say Legion. Because that landed on a 5. I apologize. But that is just the way the cookie fumbles this time. It's a message from Oriana letting us know that she is way smarter than anyone gave her credit for, because she knew the whole time what was going on. Legions is here. I have to move the cursor to zoom out from a place just to see if that's where shit goes. Once I start delving into side quest purgatory in this game, which will probably happen next stream or the stream after, depending on how often I die during Jacob's loyalty mission. Side quest purgatory will probably at least begin next stream. It is. There's someone I have watched on social media who talks about this mission and how what it essentially boils down to is, do we blow up the heretic Geth or rewrite them? But we're not like fully rewriting who they are as, you know, a consciousness, but rather introducing new information for them to process. Actually, I'm bringing Tally on this one because I brought Legion on Tallies. I'm not that big a fan of Geth Shield Boost, so take a combat drone upgrade. Same with Energy Drain. I prefer AI hacking. But like, are we brainwashing the heretics, or are we introducing new information to them for them to then process and come to a conclusion about? That new information being isolationism is bad, and so is cult worship of genocidal tech beasts. Because on the one hand, like, yeah, let them die choosing what they believe, but
You know, it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
that's
Windows are structural weaknesses.
because
Geth
of
do
how
not
the
use them.
heretics are their
Approach
own
the hull at these
faction and
coordinates.
their own
Access achieved. We
extended
may proceed.
thing. And you know what? That's exactly what this mission is, especially if you're doing it on the time crunch of the base game.
Alert.
But yeah,
This
it's
facility
technically
has
a
little narrow
genocide
gravity.
if we
Geth
just
require
blow
neither.
them up. Rewriting them is ethically dubious, but I think better than outright genocide. Especially because what we're rewriting is specifically their hostility. I'm not entirely sure about that. Like, Reaper worship and open hostility towards anything organic is outright detrimental to every positive thing that could possibly happen in these games. They worship the Reapers and side with the Reapers. That is a bad thing. They're genocidal. They're gonna get indoctrinated. And even without that, the Geth are trying to cultivate a society where they can just chill and be left alone. That is also true. That is a complete design flaw. Then again, Normandy is a stealth ship. So if those cameras are meant to pick up on certain signatures, and I don't know. Yeah, like, what we're rewriting about the heretics, I like to think, is only the things that are harmful, like, unequivocally, but we're leaving the majority of their identities intact this way.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
And
Commander,
because they're,
we concluded that destruction of the station
I guess,
was the
all
only resolution to
consciousness,
the heretic question.
they can just do
There
that.
is now a second option.
Like,
Their virus can be
hacking
repurposed.
systems is
If released
casually
to the
happening in the
station's
background
network,
while
the
they're having
heretics
this
will be
conversation.
rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
I don't know. I feel like it's just because they're a software and digital-based life form, like, introducing something new to the code to rewrite it is just an expedited version of, okay, do we take these terrible people and execute them via firing squad, or do we actually try to make them better? Because you're right, a lot of their identity is based on worshipping the Reapers and being incredibly hostile towards organics. But if you take that out of Mass Effect's context and apply it to our current reality, then if you had a group of people whose identity was based in causing mass harm and being xenophobic, if the xenophobia and violence is part of their identity, do we put them down, or do we try to convince them that, or to step away from that identity? And if it was as easy to Jedi mind trick someone into no longer being evil, then what are the implications of that? It's all very philosophically interesting.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
My personal opinion is that rewriting the Geth to be more in line with the other Geth, rewriting the heretics to not worship the Reapers, is in this binary, because I'm not really sure we needed it to be just boiled down to a binary choice, because I feel like that's incredibly reductive. But in this binary, if the choice is between that or full-on genocide, then the thing that is not genocide is the thing I would choose.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hard-link routers.
I feel like if BioWare had more time to work with Legion as a character for this game, and to work more on this whole storyline, then there would be much more nuance to what we actually see in it.
Target contact. Contact.
Hey!
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources at the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
They're connected to the hubs because that hub is basically like a small town for fucking Geth. Shepard, why are the Geth hooked up to these hubs? Legion, yo, bro, that's where they live. Like,
We can assume overriding your target.
like that's a suburb you just blew up. Heyo, turrets I just overrode. Thank you. How did I miss? You missed! How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you. Legion, buddy.
Target process.
There we go.
Enemies detected.
Enemies detected where? Alright, the way I'm gonna do this is either at 4 o'clock or the next time I die is when I'm gonna call the stream. If I do not die, then it is what it is.
We have been detected. Under fire. Trauma, severe damage.
Great, tally's down. Legions, buddy. I can't believe that worked. Legion's thing is not grayed out. Please, friends, before they annihilate me, they annihilated me. And there's no gravity here. Or, well, there is gravity, but it's like moon gravity. So I float. So that was not a good situation for me to be in. The sniper got me killed. If I was using the Geth Pulse Rifle, I could have beaten them. Alright, but yeah, that is where I'm going to have to call it for today. Because I've been streaming for a while. Yep, I will catch you later, and thank you for joining me for the stream. It really helps to have someone to bounce dialogue off of, so I'm not just, ranting and rambling into the wind. But yeah, I will catch you next time I stream, and that's probably where I'll complete both Legion and Jacob's missions, and at least start on Side Quest Purgatory. But yeah, this will go on YouTube at some point today, and we'll see what happens from there. I'm not going to say whether or not I'm doing stuff, because then I end up not doing it. But yeah, catch you later.